you? I am me. Yeah, I know. Tonight, members of last year's Bible study are coming over as a baby housewarming. That's just what I call anything that wasn't our official housewarming events. So I'm keen because they're people who are in our wider circle, as in like there's only so close you can get to people within a Bible study every year because it changes every year. So yeah, I'm really keen because last year we did bond with quite a few of the members pretty well, and I'm just keen for them to see the place. They're going to do a mixture of carpooling or coming pre-peak hour. It's Friday, so some people can work from home and just come here whenever they can. I told them we're seeing the surgeon again for Bill's ankle, which has flared again because of the past couple of days of him going back to normal, walking around, office, client, cleaning, and unfortunately it has actually regressed, which sucks because this is the longest that the pain from the ankle has actually gone. It's been over a month now, and I think in the past it was like max a month. So yeah, sucks. This week is literally like we're almost halfway through 5 weeks with the ankle like this, and it's nearly 6 weeks with just like my whole world, you know, going a bit negative. So I am today just cleaning so that we can head out for the surgeon in a couple hours. We come back, guests can start to come if they would like to, and then we'll probably start on dinner around 6:30. So Bill is just making the dough right now so that all the balls can actually rise for pizza. And he's been really craving using his pizza oven again since his ankle was getting better. Now it's not. Now, unfortunately, he has to actually sit in the kitchen and not stand. But I'm going to try and be positive because obviously it's been so long now with like me mentally going back and forth because of this. So it's just what it is. That's cute. My fried chicken did not actually cook through properly in the oven, so it's round 2 right now, and I thought I would chat. I have released so many of these in the past nearly couple months, so I hope you guys are enjoying again. And just wanted to do a little update on Bill's foot. So we saw the surgeon. He thinks that Bill might have arthritis, not be in need of a surgery, which sucks because we thought it'd be a one and done. Yeah, recovery would be hard, but by the end of year, it'd be sweet, no more pain in the ankle ever again. But unfortunately, he thinks that it might actually be the chronic condition of rheumatoid arthritis. And so now we have to do a full blood test and also see a rheumatologist. To be honest, I had no idea rheumatologists existed, but here we are. So that was a bit sad because I remember earlier this year, Bill literally saying, I hope I don't have arthritis. So looks like he might, and we are going to have to do more appointments instead of just booking in the surgery today and just being done with it. Unfortunately, we are still on this health journey of getting diagnosed. Lots going on in life. It just never stops. Just when we thought that we could see the limp was improving a lot this week, it regressed and he just did way too much walking the past couple of days, and now we're back with the crutches. So it sucks that it went backwards so much.
When I do coffee art,
Plug.
yeah, I like these.
We couldn't sleep properly.
Why? Because it's
Finger underneath.
It's the
Just stretch it
I don't know,
out.
it's one of those.
Let's give it maybe 45 seconds.
okay.
So the face.
Kind of looks like
Yeah.
a little bit.
Like,
Okay.
what's the chance of water?
Update. We put up these shelves. Like they really just make this.
Daily vlog.
Really? You guys behind. You guys the other side. But I would walk through the sunlight. Oh, this is really cool. Yeah. You can't react. I can't remember. I think it's Wi-Fi. Because it's not. I think.
different color.
Right.
Wi-Fi, all your
You know, you can always like
devices
to
now.
create like a little well.
But then. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
More than
You flash on, that's
Because
better,
Greece
okay.
for like probably like 3/4 of a week, 2 to 3 days
Okay.
in like an island. It was like we kind of. Remember when Melbourne?
All right, let me move this. I was like, what? I don't know. Low key, really good.
Oh no, the mom.
She's old now.
Oh, Steph, you can turn in like the angle with these two buttons.
Oh, Bill! Oh, nice.
Yeah! This is the most exciting I've done in months.
Literally, you're down like. Oh, yeah! Oh, nice. Oh, nice. Oh, nice. Oh!
What a crazy finish! Om Shanti Om.
Not fill out. Happy Monday! I am on my way to a hair consultation. So I found a salon 20 minutes north of my house and I'm going to see how much it would be to dye my hair brown. I technically have super dark brown hair because when I dyed it dark red a year ago, it faded to brown ultra fast and it's not obvious. It still looks brown only in the light and then just natural brown the rest of the time. Like you can kind of tell it's not like a jet black. I want to have some fun with my hair when I'm young. I really want to have more obviously brown hair. Like I would say medium brown. It's not going to be super light, but it's not going to be as dark as it is now either. I just want it to be noticeable because otherwise what's the point dropping hundreds on dyeing your hair? So that's my plan, and unfortunately it's raining today, but I'm gonna go and see what they think about my hair. The consultation's free, so I'm going to basically just tell them what I want, show them the 8 photos I have saved from Pinterest, and see how it goes. I'm so sad because our homemade sauce is nearly finished. Took us a long time. We originally made it for a church event and had to make another because we forgot the original sauce box at home. So we ended up having a lot of leftovers and took us a long time to get through the whole plastic container, but the sauce has been really yum, so I'm sad we're nearly running out.
I'm tired. We've had a long time left to go.
Yeah.
Can we get the? Hopefully, I don't see any people tomorrow. Exciting. Tomorrow is a big day.
It's a bit heavy there. So the problem is once I cut the gluten, it will have to form again. So yeah, what I can do now is shape it. All nice and tucked in. The gluten's not fully formed on it yet, so it is a little bit sticky. But this is where I think we can freeze it, and then you know, if we ever need it in the future, take it out and let it rest for 12 hours, and I think the gluten will continue to develop.
So this is you testing for the first time freezing the balls?
Yeah, freezing the dough balls. And as far as I've researched, it won't have any compromise on the quality. So.
And how long can you freeze it for?
I think someone I watched said he left his for 4 months.
Whoa.
And it was still, yeah,
edible.
It was still good. And it was still kind of puff up, because that's what you want when it comes to making.
But how long would it take to defrost?
It does take about 12 hours, but at least you don't have to work the dough or look at it. Like, you just leave it in the fridge for 12 hours.
Yeah.
Or you can leave it out, I think, for 6 hours.
Yeah.
And I think the same thing will happen.
Nice.
I think so.
Check back later.
Yeah, check back later. Have a look.
I usually only do anything to do with like face masking when I have finished with my routine, which I did today. A little bit later than usual, because when I work from home, I try and finish it by afternoon if I can, like if I don't have that much work. But today I finished it around, I think it's like 8 right now, or about to be. So to be fair, we had a few errands today. So I am under eye masking.
Now a Death Eater.
Okay. Now, because I'm cutting it proportionally, chat has recommended, because I'm kind of breaking the gluten a little bit, chat has kind of recommended me to ball it up and then let it rest again so it develops that gluten structure, and then then freeze it after. I'm gonna, see how it's not even sticking to the board. You can stretch a little bit, but don't overstretch it. And what you want to do is kind of cup it underneath, like that, and press it together. Better, second try,
Nice.
275.
How come it has to be 275?
Well, that's just the amount of water and yeast. It doesn't have to be exactly 275. The problem you have when you first start making pizza is that sometimes when you're trying to make a 12-inch pizza, which is kind of the regular you start out with, it can get a little bit too thin with 250 grams. 250 grams is a great sweet spot for Neapolitan pizza, but if you give that extra 10%, you have a little bit more room to work with, so you're not thinning out the middle part a little bit too much.
So scientific.
Well, it's just, yeah.
It's probably why I don't like cooking much.
Even. Oh, wow, that's warm there.
From what?
Because as it ferments, it generates a bit of heat. The reason I don't want to go over is because with the amount of dough that I've made, you know, the problem I had last time was that because I overshot each dough by a little bit, the last dough ended up being a little bit too small.
Yeah, that's all. This is my Pinterest segment, but laid back edition, meaning that I'm just gonna show you guys the photos on my phone on the Pinterest app. And this is not filmed on MacBook photo booth, obviously. This is just my normal phone. So first off, we start with a lovely summer dress that would really suit Euro summer. Although to be honest, I would see myself wearing a dress like this more in like Hawaii or Southeast Asia, but it is what it is. Obviously, beggars can't be choosers when you travel as little as I do. So I really like this outfit. It's just laid back, it's summery, it's giving resort vibes. So one day I hope I can wear a nice dress like that gives off that atmosphere. Next one is a makeup look. I love how sharp this is, and look at like the blush and how it goes straight up like that, almost like a contour. And the lips actually, like that combo. I love that combo. Next photo, I feel like this is AI, but basically she has nice blush. Consider this to be sort of a clean girl makeup look, but like transitioning into the current 2026 makeup trends of like I don't know, a bit more blush, but then kind of still trying to look natural. I don't know how to describe this year's makeup trends so far, to be honest. I don't have a definitive description for it yet. Maybe also because I haven't been on Instagram as much. This is the next photo, a selfie. So this is obviously for her makeup inspo because look at that. It's golden, bronzy, still has the blush, still has the lips. Like her nose is sharp as, like she's really contoured it a lot. And she has a bit of sparkle on her eyelids as well. So love the sultry dark eye look. There's another dark sultry eye look. Speaking of that, the base of the eyeshadow has started with a brown and then gone into a gold. I don't know if I'm a big fan of brown to gold transitioning because I feel like it sort of just like blends in with my skin tone because I obviously have like a yellow olive skin tone. So I don't know if I like that on myself. You can tell I pinned a lot of makeup looks because I'm going in order of like when I pinned. Quite rosy and kind of going for the same vibe as the previous ones, but more of like a mauve look. So kind of a bit more like red pink tones rather than the brown gold black. So really similar, to be honest. I feel like this is very 2026 makeup so far. I don't know what to call it though. Most dramatic part of this look is like the eyeliner. Everything else is very like clean. Sometimes I'm like, oh, I wish that I could wear more of like a plain makeup look, but then I feel like because especially with my skin texture, like I get acne, I just feel like I need to have heavier looks. I don't know. I feel like these girls already have like really, really nice skin. Like what I would call wedding formal glam. Like it's very caked. You can tell her skin's amazing. Bronzed up. Fun fact, I don't actually own bronzer or contour at the moment, which is really sad. I've been using a dark brown and lighter brown shade from an eyebrow palette. And then I've been using a dark, almost brown silver highlight. So obviously not ideal, but I wanted to use those makeup items as my bronze contour before buying something else because as you guys know, I am pretty broke. So I have been trying to use what I can from my already existing makeup. And yeah, it means that I don't have the best bronzer on, but when I did own a Fenty bronzer, which I ran out of like I think end of last year, that worked pretty well. It wasn't amazing, but it worked well enough. So I am on the lookout for a good bronzer for when I do run out of those items I'm using. A makeup look on an Asian girl. You can tell she's done the transition blush because it's gone from pink to more red. So I've been seeing a few reels about that. I had no idea what transitioning blush was in the past, but I've seen some influencers talking about it. So maybe I'll look into the technique and see how it looks. And then the final one, also a makeup look, is this one. This one's also super bronzy and glam. I really want to try and achieve, I think, the lip combo this year because I keep talking about that dark liner and then the nude lips. So I've been trying, but I don't really have like the exact lip products that you kind of need.
It's easy to find places by country.
However, it's still quite violent.
I've actually been really bored and tired today. I think because I had the heater on for way too long as well. So the warmth made me just feel sleepy, but not sleepy enough to actually lie down and relax my body to nap, if that makes sense. Like, I don't know, it's weird. The sun actually came in for a little while, like about 25 minutes, and then it left again. And I've just been watching Beta Squad videos. I definitely could get up and do something like scrapbook or work on my wedding album or do something other than snacking and sitting here. But I have had so many snacks. They're just lying around me while Bill's in a meeting. I'm really excited to maybe be traveling with my family at the end of this year because my dad kind of said like, family holidays are over, you guys are all adults now, but it looks like he's changed his mind. So we actually might be going to a Chinese island in December, which will be really fun. And it's during the time when both Bill and my offices shut down anyway, so I don't think I'll need to actually say, can I have this specific leave time?
Surely see the sugar. It has to be. I mean,
I
okay.
tried looking there.
I mean, this is pretty good.
It's hard. charging. Easy.
Our own taco barbecues and
I really don't know why I felt a sudden dip in my mood today, especially a little bit before my nap. I just felt like really restless, and I always know that I'm gonna have some kind of mood swing when I feel that feeling. So then we did groceries, came back, had dinner, and we've just been chilling instead of being productive, and I have no idea why. I just feel anxious, stressed. There's quite a big pimple growing on my forehead. I just don't feel good, and the only explanation I could think of, because I'm meant to be in a good part of my period cycle, so it shouldn't be that, is my digestive system, because digestion and gut health is related to a lot of mental health, and I feel like I've never had great gut health. So I don't know if my medicine I just popped is going to work, but I am just not feeling great right now, and I was actually having a pretty good week, so I don't know why it came on suddenly, but hopefully it's to do with the gut, and if I solve that part of my body a little better, then maybe I'll feel better tomorrow. I have no idea, but it's also weather, rain, cold, ill, just like dark at 5 p.m. I really dislike that, and I also haven't felt good about my looks. Like tomorrow I plan to wash my hair, and yeah, I just don't feel great. That cleaning did not work. Whoa.
So much conviction, you know.
I've been continuing in my same trajectory today of finishing my work ASAP. I just need to get onto devotionals, and then tonight we're heading out for combined Bible study, which basically just means the other groups are there too, and we all sit together in the church hall. So it's a topical, it'll be about heaven, I think. I did get some kind of photos notification about something to do with iCloud settings on this phone, so I'm going to end this video here because I don't know if it will actually save the videos I currently have on here for this vlog. So I'm gonna say a little bye, and I will continue on with these vlogs. That's pretty much it from me. Life has actually been really quiet this week so far, so I'm glad that there's no drama or negatives happening right now, because I'm still trying to get over what has happened in the past couple months, but I can only hope that things are gonna continue going up.